So I hear you actually want to hit your sports bets. So you came to the right spot, as I'm going to break down how we hit our winning slip tonight and what I look at when I'm going to make my picks. As always, if you can, like and follow the page for more content just like this. So we're going to start with Siakam RA at 9.5, right? Well, he's been really consistent. This is filtered to against the Cavs. So he's gone 70% in his last 10 games, 80% in his last 5. And if you watch the game, Siakam's really consistent at crashing boards. He gets in there. He's not really as much of an assister, but you can also see in his last 4 games here, he's been passing the ball. Now, tonight was not his best game by any means, but he did end up cashing at the last minute. Overall, looks pretty good, but we're not just looking at last 10 and head-to-head. Now, you can see one thing you want to look at is making sure that these players play consistent minutes, which, as you can see here, Siakam absolutely plays those consistent minutes. And if we focus on rebound potential, Siakam, out of everybody that's on the Pacers, has the highest amount of rebound chances, averages the most amount of rebounds, and overall has the highest percentage of rebound chances. So that favors good for us in hitting this RA line. Lastly, if you look at that head-to-head versus power forwards, Cleveland allows some of the most rebounds and assists to power forwards in the entire NBA, making this a very favorable matchup for Siakam. Now, if we shift our focus to Draymond Green at 5.5 points, I mean, you can see it's pretty much green across the board versus Minnesota. Now, if you watch Golden State, you know Draymond's not a high-volume scorer, but at 5.5, especially recently, all he needs to do is hit 2 threes or hit a 3 and basically make 2 buckets. That's pretty easy, especially with the way that the Warriors are running this offense this season. So there's no reason that Draymond shouldn't hit this. And obviously, if you're watching the game tonight, you can see Draymond's been on fire, especially because Steph went out injured. Now, obviously, that's not the end-all, be-all, but I will say sometimes you just need luck, right? Stephen Curry didn't have a great start to the half. However, he went out with an injury. That's going to get voided out, which means that this play is going to cash regardless with a lesser payout, but we still take those wins, and you should too.